guys, welcome to our podcast again.
How's you guys doing?
Hey, we are Let's
Let's do
Do
the
the
most
Most podcast.
podcast.
Hey,
Woo!
so my name is Zouwap again, and this is
I'm Keisha.
Hey Keisha. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm good. How are you? As
I'm
you guys
great.
could tell, we're missing one person here. Angel couldn't make it this episode, but she'll be back for the next one.
Yeah, she'll be back for the next one. Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
we are gonna welcome her when she coming back. Hi,
Yeah.
Angel. We on TV. So yeah. Well, last week we filmed a video about endurance. So, what do you think about that video?
I thought that it was a really important video, and I'm hoping that you guys loved it. We did see that a lot of you guys watched our video. We got over 100 views on YouTube, so that's amazing. That's a little celebration
We
for
gotta
us.
clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have some more subscribers as well. So
Yes.
thank you guys so much for
Thank you
subscribing
for subscribing.
and liking the video. And we also have our cameraman back here too, and his name is Caden.
Hi, Kaden.
So
So,
yes, what did you think about the episode?
I think it's like um a mind blowing. Like, I think people should learn a lot from it, and I did learn a lot from it because I watch it many times, many times. I watch it. It's because like it does give a lot of explanation about like not to giving up.
Yeah.
So I've been through a lot of situation where I did not want to give up and stuff. So I really wanna and make this video so I can help other people. I can help people that's gonna watch us so they can have a great idea of life.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
Yeah. And that's amazing too, because what we're doing here is we're just trying to motivate you guys. We're
Yeah.
doing this mostly because we have a love for people and we want to be able to connect with you guys on a deeper level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
So
find,
yeah.
man, we still miss Angel though.
Yeah, we still need Angel.
But she's gonna be here, guys.
Yeah.
So today, we're going to talk about poverty. So we're going to talk about it because we all sometimes struggle about life. We all struggle about like I heard about like the rent getting up. We getting deeper and deeper in poverty, and the people that's already rich also getting richer and richer. So today we wanted to go over that, talk about it. I think it's a lot of stuff that's going on. Like I'm saying like, okay, the people that's already living in poverty have a regular job, right? They have a regular job, and for them to have deal with this situation, like everything going up, but the job is not going up.
Yeah.
The job is always stay the same, and I feel like it's not fair for those people that's living in low class. It's not fair for those people that don't have it at all. It's like, how you expect me to pay for something that I'm not working near. I'm not even making that much money.
That much money, exactly.
So like example, last year rent was like, let's make it 1,700. Like the inflation goes up, right? So while the inflation goes up, and so the job stayed the same way, right? The job stayed the same.
They're paying you the same,
The
yeah.
same amount they paying you.
But
And
the prices for the apartments are going up.
Exactly.
I still remember back in like 2018, apartments were like $1,600, 2 bedroom, one bathroom.
Now you can get a
1,500.
2 bedroom for like $3,000.
Yeah, if you're in a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, that's luxury. That's considered luxury. That's how bad we are right now, and it's really sad because it's like just like how Ken was just saying, or Zouwap was just saying, inflation is really really bad. Let's get also into nursing. Let's talk a little bit about that. So you know that nursing in South Florida, we're not really being paid as much as we should.
Right.
This is really one of the worst states for nurses at the moment. They really encourage us to do travel nursing because that makes good money, or they even encourage us to go out of state, places like
Right.
California, where you're not having to deal with so many patients per nurse,
Hmm.
and you have to like, be under so much stress,
Exactly.
and you're not really getting paid for it. And apartments here, I was actually just going through this with a couple of my student friends, and we were discussing paychecks and salaries, and apparently, $2,600 every 2 weeks is what the average nurse makes in Broward County, and that sucks because that's not even anywhere near enough. Like, we can't. How am I going to be able to afford to pay rent? Like, for like, let's say I'm living by myself, rent, car. That's so much. It's a lot of things that we're going to have to be able to pay for, and we're not getting the compensation from our jobs. And that's just one example, as far as healthcare.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I really feel what you're saying. Because imagine you go to school your whole life to become a nurse because you think that's gonna make sure you help people and get a good amount of money and
Yeah.
for you to live in it. But like you spend years and years in school, time and time, like stressing and all that stuff. So now you get in a like the real world.
Yeah.
Like you get in there, and now you rethinking about your career. Like how would you feel like going to a place like I understand like it's a lot of story like my elders talking about like oh when we was leaving it was this amount for a big thing. I'm like but what do we do for this what did we do for this generations to be suffering. So
Right.
this generation I feel like people get harder on us and it's feel like that's what bring a lot of people with health issue. That's what bring a lot of people with um mental health basically, right?
Yeah.
So once it's mostly they say when you have money you're happy. To be honest with you, when you don't have money, it's sad. you do- people said people said people say money is not always happiness. I understand money is not always happiness, right? But at the end of the day, once you got money, you live a comfortable life. You live
Exactly.
good. You live like you on top of the world. Even though sometimes you can be sad though, but at least your rent pay, your car pay, everything pay. You're not going to be suffering about life. You're not going to be suffering that you don't have money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's feel like people not living. People
Yeah.
just like in USA, I will say people just walking
Yeah.
till they die. It's
Yeah.
like it's like we're thinking about like come from slavery. Like I'm not trying to get into that deeply, but come from slavery. Like we're still in slavery. I feel like
Yeah, it does feel like that. And I was also just about to say too, so even with like how hard we have to work and how much we have to do just to be able to like collect scraps to
right.
live, right? Take a look on like social media too. You guys may see, because like I know I see it all the time. Being a young adult, living in, of course, 2024,
Right.
I do see a lot of people living a lavish lifestyle on Instagram, with fancy cars,
Mm-hmm.
going all these different places, traveling and stuff, and doing all this stuff. And it's like, would you guys believe that it's literally less than like 10% of all people who are actually living like that? Like, it's really, really low. But on Instagram, it makes it seem like, oh, everybody's living like that. But no, it's not. It's really only about 10%, of people actually living that kind of lifestyle.
That's what make a lot of people depressed or
Yeah.
are on social media watching people lifestyle. I
Yeah.
don't feel like you should just keep watching people lifestyle. You should watch your own lifestyle and try something like money doesn't come to you. You have to go get it. You can't wake
Yeah.
up Yeah.
What's so funny?
I said that last time on the show. You can't wake up and see a bag of money in your bed. Like you have to go get it, right?
Yeah.
So that's been a lot of depressions. That's been a lot of hard, like people that going through stuff. That's been a lot of stuff. When you are sitting down every day on social media watching people lifestyle and you don't even know where that going for you.
Yeah.
But you want the lifestyle on Instagram, but you're not doing anything to get it. You
Hmm.
rather watch, you
Yeah.
rather comment, you rather instead of
Exactly.
you doing it yourself so you can make a living out of it. It's okay to show love, you feel me? But it's not okay to be obsessed.
Yeah, exactly. And like, definitely just like how ZB said just now, please like, just make sure to differentiate, reality from what you see on social media because a lot of it is really fake.
Yes,
People look at that lifestyle and they're like, oh, I want that. And I want the money that this person has. And I want the cars that this person has and the women that this person has. But you don't understand that at the end of the day, some people have to do certain things to get a certain lifestyle. And then that
exactly.
could be really dark. Not only that, too, but when you're actually in certain lifestyles, you'll realize about how it's not what you expected. Like, coming from a low, like, and I hopefully this doesn't offend anyone, but like let's say if you are in the lower class as far as the economic system, which a lot of us are, so there's nothing to be ashamed of anyways. But to be like at the lower class, and to be poor and then to suddenly find yourself in a position where you're now making so much money,
Right.
you're going to realize that not everything is what it
It seemed to be,
seems.
yes.
Yeah.
It's not. I agree with you. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not like you're going to be rich overnight. And like I said, everything is going up now. Is now is the time to really step up, to
Yeah.
really put your foot in the water. Like you don't gotta be scared of the water.
Yeah.
The water only gonna get you if you don't know how to swim. Like try. You feel me?
One
Try.
thing about Caribbean people, like
I don't
it's
know how to
always
swim.
a analogy or something like that. Like it's always something, just like how he was just talking about the water. Hopefully, you guys understand what I'm
Just
talking
like
about.
okay. I'm saying put your foot in the water. Just don't go deep in. Good. Not for real. Just don't go deep in. If you go deep in, you might not make it out. Just try your best to be at the
Yeah.
surface level. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To
Yeah.
be at the surface level
Yeah.
so
Like
you're
even
not
if you're
drowning
right
or
here,
anything.
like yeah, like the water
Uh-huh.
is literally right there.
Yeah.
You're still doing
When
it.
it's right here, right there,
You're still doing it.
you're still going to.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys can like take some of that and then trying to find your way, trying to find a way to make it out in this lifestyle, because this lifestyle it's really need a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort to be where you want to be. If you want to be able to afford a lot of things like bigger and bigger, because it's never enough, to be honest.
Yeah. It never stops.
And I'm not saying like it's never enough for y'all to your life to chase money every time. Sometimes just have fun and live a little.
Yeah.
You know, don't just be stuck up,
Hmm.
but get money and stuff. Money is the root of a lot of happiness. I'm not saying it's not really the root of evil. If it was the root of evil, why do people have money?
I think
But
that when it comes to money is the root of all evil, I think that the reason why they say that is because when it comes to money,
mhm,
when you're really down bad, who knows what you'll do just to
yeah,
get that, like
I really
you'll
understand
it could
that.
get really dark. Like you could like find yourself in a situation where it's like, okay, I don't have no other choice but to do this, even though this is something that doesn't feel sit right with me. I'm gonna just do it. Like for
Right.
example, like let's say like let's say you're working, and I just want to take this example. Let's say you're working as like an exotic dancer at a club. A lot of people, I realized, don't necessarily do it just because it's fun.
Hmm.
They do it because they need the money, and the money is sufficient. Like instead of having to go work. a regular job where you're working so hard 9 to 5.
Right.
You go work 2 3 nights and you're making, what you would have made, and just in those 3 nights. So, when it comes down to money is the root of all evil, I feel like that also has to do with like people having to do certain things that, they may not want to do, because there's a lot of darkness that goes down in the clubs too. There's a lot of
Yes.
darkness that goes down when it comes to gambling, when it comes to I don't know if I could say this on YouTube, drug dealing. Um yeah, like a lot of like underground things,
Right.
even sex trafficking, that has to do with money.
Yeah,
It's all
I really,
centered around money.
yeah, I got you. I understand that. But the reason I'm saying that is like a lot of people stuck in saying like make it like you sometimes you have to motivate people to get money,
Yeah.
you know? Motivate people to do something with their life instead of a lot of people just doing nothing.
Yeah.
And you know, I want to be on top. Everybody want to be on top. You feel me? So a lot of people just really sit there doing nothing and don't know, like don't know the knowledge and don't search for it too.
Exactly.
So how am I gonna be able to make it where I wanna make it if I'm not looking for it?
Yeah,
If
that's true.
if you're not looking for it, you're gonna
You're
be
not
at the
gonna.
same position every day.
Exactly.
Because if I make a step, right, I'll just make a step, right? If I did not make that step at all, guess where I'm gonna be at? In the same
Nowhere.
place. In
Yeah,
the same
exactly. For
place.
real. It's time to
So
get uncomfortable, guys. Like,
yeah.
seriously, it actually is time to get uncomfortable. Like, if you haven't gotten uncomfortable with your life already, I really encourage you today to do
Hmm.
something, whether that be like working out or changing something about your lifestyle, or even like, signing up for school. If that's something that you've been sitting on for the longest time and you're like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to ever do it, do it. Like, do it this week, like,
Right.
don't let another week go by without you just, doing something that will make you uncomfortable. Take that step.
Yeah.
Just
Take
like,
that
yeah,
step.
take that step.
Take that
Because it's
step.
a lot of uncertainty that comes with it. Like, one thing about it, like when I wanted to go to nursing school, it wasn't like I was like, oh, let me make sure to go ahead and do it. It was
Exactly.
more of like, I don't even know if I should be doing this. Like, is this even my purpose? Is this even my calling in life? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
Hmm.
it's like that's just why I say like it was really from God, because I just had an idea in my head and I became obsessed with it, and that's really how I got into nursing school. Like, because I just had this idea of you be a nurse, and I'm just like,
You wanted to help people.
I wanted to help others, but
Yes.
I don't know. Sometimes I didn't even know why. Like, I'm like, I don't even know if I even want to do this. Like, but it was just something that keep telling me like, just do it, keep
Exactly.
going and go do it. And I genuinely feel like that was God, because it's been a long time I was praying for what's my purpose and where am I supposed to be in life. But once you really take that step, there's no going back. Like, don't give yourself another option.
So how do you feel now doing it?
So I'm going into my fourth semester,
Yay.
and that's my last semester. And I feel mixed feelings. I
Mhm.
feel dread. I feel like
Yeah.
like I'm shaking in my boots, because it's like, how am I gonna really be out there? And
Not for real.
and people are gonna be like, oh, where's the nurse? And they're gonna look at me, and I'm like,
You're the nurse. We need you over there in the room 5.
me? Like, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what to do. Like, you want me to do an IV on you? Wow. So that's what's like, I'm just kind of feeling like a little bit, nervous about that. But I'm also feeling really excited, because I always look at how far I've come.
Exactly.
And, I'm going to be telling you guys a lot more in the next episode about like more about my personal life and everything. But I was a college dropout. Like, I failed tremendously through college a lot.
Yeah.
So, if you are failing in college, like, don't worry. You can get yourself together, because I did.
It's
Like,
never over till it's over.
yeah. And ZB too,
See me.
he he will tell you guys about his experience as far as school, but just know, like, you can go from like the deepest of the darkest of holes, and you can come up and be on the
Definitely.
grass. Like, I'm telling you.
It's not a hole if you at the top.
Yeah.
Only if you fell in it. It's a hole. Damn, I fell in the hole. Like you say, fire in the hole.
Literally,
Nah, for
like,
real. Like, get moving, guys. Like, for real. Life
yeah,
is not promised. We only have one life to live. We only live once, and once it's over, it's over.
yeah,
We can't ask for a second chance because it's already over. And
exactly.
you know, life is not promised. So everybody go through stuff. I understand that everybody go through stuff. I go through stuff. You watching me right now, you go through stuff. The only time you can really make it out only if you make sure you take that step. You know what? We should now
So
for real.
Haitian.
Now for real. Take that step. And what I was about to say is we should make a shirt about take that
Take that
step.
step with like somebody with the knee and the leg and going
Take
forward.
that
Yeah,
step.
take that step,
Like no, not pay that. Like take that step.
Yeah, please just do it.
Yeah.
It'll pay off. And even what I was saying earlier about nurses and about the pay, I don't want to discourage any of like my future nurse girlies out there to like not want to pursue a career in nursing, because I'm telling you there is still money in the career. There's still fulfillment in the
Right.
career. And I just use this situation as like a stepping stone to say, okay, like it doesn't stop here. Like I have to keep going. I can't, say, okay, I got my bachelor, I'm comfortable, and let me be relaxed. Like, no, like, you get your master's, there's bridges. And I understand that after going through the nursing program,
Right.
you're like traumatized. It's one of the most like really craziest positions to be in. And he knows
Exactly.
because I complain and I cry all the time whenever like I be talking with him about my program. But all I know is it is just fulfilling. And once you're at that end point and you're like, okay, like, I finally did it. Don't just be like, one of those people that are, oh, I'm going to just work on the med surge floor for like 10 to 15 years. Get up. Come on. Like, stand up. What is
You
that?
you you know.
That TikTok?
Straight up.
Stand up.
Like
Like,
it's not a word of encouragement, discouragement. It's a word of advice and like what to aware of. What you're saying can help a lot of people. It's like what they going to aware of this situation. They going to have to put themselves in it.
yeah.
They're gonna have to know what's going on and know how it is you
Yeah.
know and it's a lot of time people going to do something. They know they're going to do it, but they don't know why they're doing it. And people gotta know why. They gotta love what they do. If you're going to do this, love it. Once you love it, like, you don't just do something just to do it. You gotta do something because you love it.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
if you don't love it, you're just gonna force yourself, or the parents telling you you have to be a doctor, you have to be a nurse, you have to be a
Lawyer.
engineer, a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's pushing it to you, but
Mhm.
it's not what you want.
Yeah.
What you want, you gotta always go through it.
Yeah.
Like, find a way to go through what you want. And I
Mhm.
got pushed a lot to do something that I don't want to do a lot. It's because, like, I'm strong enough to ignore a lot of people in my life. That's when I could just be able to move on, trying to find my path. And it's not like every day I wake up I'm strong. I'm like, a lot of thought be going through my head, like, what do I want to do? Like, people say this, that, and the idea that I had in my head for so long, people confusing me so much. It's like damn, do I even really want to do this? Do I even really want to do that? Do I want to do this to make that person happy? Do I want to do this to make myself happy though? So I always trying to choose me.
Yeah.
Most of the time I always trying to choose me because I know how I'm gonna be happy. I know what's gonna make me happy, and I know wherever I go, the place I step in, that's going to make me happy. I can't just do something for people to just be happy, make them feeling good while your life you miserable. I don't wanna. I'm not saying like sometimes I don't get, depressed or some stuff, but I'm not saying like I wanna get depressed of me doing stuff that I don't wanna do and then sitting there doing it like what's that gonna make me? I'm not going far with it.
Yeah, for real. It's worse to be depressed
Hmm.
doing something that like you know is in your heart, you just don't want to
You
do it.
just don't wanna do it.
Rather than like, okay, you're depressed, but at the same time too, you're still excited to see like clinical tomorrow or whatever. Like, like it's something like that's just different. And that's why we just really encourage you to just really take that step for real. And I know that we're saying that a lot, but it really means something.
Take that step.
Take it.
We should be on the microphone. Take that step. Everybody take that step. Take it, take it, take it, take that step. Nah, for real,
People
for
gonna
real.
be throwing stuff.
Like, boo, what
Yeah, like shut up.
like, you know what I realized though? It's
What?
like everybody just looking for somebody to put them on. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm looking for you to put me on. Like, to be honest with you, nobody going to put you on.
Yeah. Honestly.
Everybody gonna tell you what's going to make what's going to be like. I see that on social media a lot. Oh, join my stuff, and then we're gonna. I don't know, but it's like sometimes you have to go through stuff that you don't want to go through to make it happen.
Yeah.
But people gonna you're gonna listen to like a show. They're gonna tell you here is what's going to make so much money. Here is what's going to make so much money over there. This, that, that. But did they tell you the route?
Exactly.
Or they teach you though? They're
Exactly.
not going to tell you. And it's a lot of, I will say, it's a lot of selfishness in people.
Yeah.
And once they at the top though, they
Mhm.
don't want nobody to be near them.
Definitely
They
not.
want to be the one to count everything,
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
So you can be a little like, I just, I don't mind. I don't know what people intention is, but I do hate, don't like people that do giving people money in the street just for a little video. Sometimes, what if that was me looking at myself, you know?
Yeah. And that's another thing too that, I feel like is really important because anyone can end up homeless, and it doesn't matter who you
Definitely.
are, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, and it doesn't matter like how much money you have saved in the bank. You don't know that moment that everything could end up down the drain,
God can take
and you
everything in a second.
exactly, and you can end up on the street. It doesn't matter who you are, like how important you think you are. Oh no, that could never be me. Yes, it can, babe.
Yes, it
Sorry,
can.
but it's the truth. Like it's a good to pray, and of course, have that relationship with
Relationship with
God.
God, yes.
Being able to make smart decisions,
Yes.
but at the same time too, if you even have a conversation with these homeless people, you'll come to find that a lot of them, they used to be rich.
Exactly.
A lot of them, they used to actually have amazing
Big house,
big
yes.
houses, lots of money. They used to be the top CEO at some law firm or something like that. And it's either like a lot of time. What There was one person when I was feeding the homeless that spoke to me. He said that there was either be homeless or commit suicide because
Yep.
he had no other choice. He was like, okay, like everything just went. I think it was like a market crash or something, and his wife left him, took the kids, and
So
he said,
sad.
okay, like it's either I'm going to be on the streets or I'm just going to shoot myself in the head just like everybody else. He chose to just go ahead and be homeless. And honestly, like, if you guys have conversation with these people rather than like sticking a camera in their face every single
Yeah.
time that you're giving them $1 or whatever you're giving them, like, you'll come to find that a lot of them have a lot of wisdom to share. And that's why you always just have to stay humble. Like, you just never know when that could be you, and you never know, like, who these people were before they were there. And of course, a lot of homeless people, they're on drugs, and they're not in their right mind and stuff. But also, you have to remember too, before like you judge people, um when you're on the street, you see a lot of stuff. When you don't have a roof over your head and you don't know when your next meal is going to be, that changes you.
Yes. Yes,
So it's good to
it
sometimes
does.
have some sympathy and compassion for people, when they're out, and you drive past them and you're like looking down on them like, oh,
People do that a lot. Like I be seeing, like I still don't like this video, but I be seeing them on the video look like, oh, disgusting.
Yeah,
Ah,
exactly. Like
damn.
making it seem like, oh, if that person touches you, you're gonna get a
Like,
disease,
come
and
on,
it's
man. They
like,
still human at the end of the day.
yeah.
Like what you was saying about like his wife left, right?
Mhm.
It's the thing that going through my head saying like, you know, sometimes when you think the person that's going to be there for you through your darkest night, darkest day, is the person that will leave you in a heartbeat soon you lose something, everything. So
Yeah.
people be with people like sometimes it's not about the money that you have to be with that person about the money. The money should be like something we come together as a team. We work hard for. Like like a woman supposed to be like helper and the man supposed to be you it's like supposed to be the one that bring in everything in, trying to take care of a family. Like you can still be a breadwinner, but you're not a family man.
Yeah. Exactly. Ooh, that's actually really deep. You can be a
See,
breadwinner, but you could like, there's something about being a provider,
yes.
and you have to learn. You guys out there, you see, he's a man, and he's telling you have to learn the difference, like, between being a provider financially, or being a provider, overall, like for your family, like actually being a man and putting yourself in that situation.
Exactly. So you still, so yeah,
Yeah.
guys.
But yeah. So, but I wanted to just also add to what you were saying too. And I know that a lot of people are probably going to be like, but, and as women too, we should do more to support like our men,
Yes.
like it's not just all about us. And I know that, like, there are some women that are like, oh yes, it is all about me, but it's really not. Like, it's not all about, okay, I need my hair done, so, and if you don't got the money for it, then I'm leaving you. Like, you could really be, leaving a good man that, will do anything for you, like, somebody that really loves you, someone that really cares about you, just to go with someone else that may have the money, but at the end of the day, like, they're not going to care about you as much, and they're not
Yeah.
going to,
People don't know the difference about the provider and a breadwinner. Me, I did not know the difference, but I learned it. It's like a provider is like somebody that makes sure you're okay and make sure the family is okay. Make sure like the love come in. That's where the love come in. A breadwinner is like when you have the money and you can have the money, but you're not supporting your family. You can have the money, you just wanna go hang out with your friend, do anything you wanna do, but your family is suffering. You're
yeah,
not even looking at your kid.
yeah,
Like
exactly,
I cannot understand people that have kids though. Like you have your own blood child, but not taking care of them.
yeah,
That's something happen a lot, and I hope every father, every mother, every father get on the right mind and treat your kid better.
yeah,
And sometimes your kid needs you more than you think they need you.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's what I feel like. So, like I said, everything is going up now. People need people more than ever.
yeah,
So if you can be here for your friend, be here for your family, trying to make sure they okay and all that, and trying to support her, trying to support your family, the people around you. Try to like show them the way. Don't just tell them. Like show them the way as long they want to see it. You know, sometimes people need help. So you gotta be around, show people how to make it. And I feel like that's how everybody can win. When everybody know the way, everybody can win. Like You can be working like a $16 hour job, and then your rent is like 2,000.
Making 16 an
Make
hour.
it make sense though.
Yeah.
Like make it make sense. Like it's if we people that work regular job, we never had a place to stay. Nobody would have make money.
Yeah.
But they go so deep in our pocket, like they don't even left for a crumb. Like not even a crumb. Like they really take
Exactly.
everything from us, and we have to fight back. Make sure everybody's straight. You know.
Exactly. And also, I just wanted to add to that too, like for anyone who's a single mom out there too, you know, be proud of yourself for doing what you can. Tomorrow is the first day of school for like, the kiddies out
Yay!
there.
Get back to
So,
school.
yeah, good luck to all the little kiddies out there, including the one behind the camera. So yeah, a friend did tell me recently when I was beating myself up a lot when it comes to, okay, like you have this, you have to do this, you have to get things for school, you have to get this, you have to get that, and it's a lot. And then on top of that too, you feel like you're not even being there for your kid.
Yeah.
But it's always important too to like, just make sure that you're doing the best that you can, and
Most definitely.
understand, yeah,
Yes.
understand that like, even though you may not have everything that you've ever imagined giving to your child, you know, you being there is more than
It's
enough.
more than enough. Yes. Just you being there is more than enough. Like I will say that too. Fathers, single fathers, single, don't give up on your child. Your child needs you. And try to support them. Try to be there for them. Like she said, you don't have to have everything in the world to support them. As long they are seeing you, what you're doing for them, they will be grateful. When they grow up, they have a story to tell.
Yeah.
You know, don't make those kids just being like you have to. They have to grow up. So don't go over your head. Don't go overboard to try to do something, kill yourself, do it like you're different. Do what you can. And kids will be happy. As long
Yeah.
you love them. Show them love. Show them how you back to school day. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
back to school. So
Yeah.
I wanted to say that too. Hey, everybody that doing great with the kid, I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah.
And God knows, like I love children.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Children, they're the most amazing little things ever. So, and of course too, like, they are annoying sometimes, but like we love them. They're the most amazing thing ever. And then they're on top of that too, a lot of them they're innocent. So
Yes.
just got to always keep that in mind when, as a community raising kids. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But you guys, I know that this episode was reaching on different topics, but we did want to just talk with you guys and upload another video. It's been 2 weeks ever since you guys last saw us.
yeah, 2 weeks. Like where were we?
Where were we?
We
You
was
know?
here. We was trying to prepare, and the next episode you will see Angel, aka Coco.
Yeah, Coco
So
back.
she,
Yeah.
Coco will be back with us,
Yeah.
and I do appreciate, like she was saying in the beginning, I appreciate everybody that watching us, that's like sharing our podcast to other people that might need it.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate who the subscriber. I do appreciate y'all. It's a long way to go, but now we, getting everything together.
Yeah.
And please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, and thank you again also for like believing in us, because this is something that we've always wanted to do,
Amen.
is to talk about like,
Yeah,
these
that's a long
things.
time.
This is
Yeah, we
yeah.
was talking about it. I remember it, and now we really doing it.
Yeah. And to know that you guys support us, like
Yes,
that's amazing. So
that's love.
we're just so appreciative for you guys, and we love you guys very much. And even though I don't know everybody by name, and ZB and Coco doesn't know everybody by name, we love you
Oh
guys.
wait,
Okay? We love
we
you.
was gonna do a little giveaway.
Yeah.
So what is your
So
idea?
Thank you for making it to the end of the video. We have a little giveaway for you guys.
Yeah.
Because we just want to say thank you to our, of course, our subscribers. So we're going to be picking a lucky subscriber, and we're going to be giving a cash giveaway, a cash prize to them. Should we tell them the amount?
Yes. They're gonna wanna.
Next thing you know, they're expecting $1,000.
$1,000. Okay. Nah, for real. We're gonna do like a $20 giveaway for each person that we choose. You have like comment so we can get familiar with y'all.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like,
Mm-hmm.
comment. We can get to know y'all too, guys. We have
Yeah.
an Instagram too. Let's do the most podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So follow us, comment, and
Yeah,
keep
like our
contact with us.
pictures, like our videos, and yeah, like ask us questions. Like even if it's random questions, even if it's questions that like,
Yes.
you like may be afraid to ask. Just ask it. We would love to
We
hear
would
you
love to
guys.
hear it. So ask it. So we're coming to the end of the video, guys. I hope y'all enjoy it. Really, I hope this is a great day for everybody else. And even if it's not a great day for you, I hope tomorrow is a better day. And we're doing. Let's
Let's
do
do
the
the
most.
most.
Yay! We out.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.